How can I line up my equal signs when I'm solving an equation or manipulating an equation that has a left side and a right side? So I'm going to open my equation editor, and there's a blue box around, so I'm ready to type. I'm going to start by pressing Shift and Enter at the same time, followed by Shift Space. Then you'll notice my cursor is flashing in that bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to use my arrows and I'm going to move up. So I'm going to put in an equation, 5x minus 2. I can either put the equal sign in this column or in the column next to it. It doesn't really matter. So I have 5x minus 2 equals. On the other side, I'm going to have 3x minus 5. Okay, so then same thing. I can click into the bottom cell that I have here. So I have 5x, that 3x, in order to have it 0 on one side, I need to subtract 3x from both sides. So I get 3x equals. Then over here, I will have negative 5, and I'm going to add 2. So I still have more work to do. So I started off by doing Shift-Enter. It gave me 2 lines. I need to get a new line. You'll notice my cursor is at the very end of the row. If I click out of that over here and hit Shift-Enter, it's not doing what I need it to do. So if that happens, all you have to do is hit Backspace, and then hit Backspace a second time, which will bring you to the end of the row, and then hit Shift-Enter. So again, I'm flashing in that bottom right corner. I'm just going to press my left arrow, so I end up with 2x equals, because I've been putting my equals in that first column. Negative 5 plus 2 is going to be negative 3. So now I'm at the point where I want to show that I'm going to have to divide both sides by 2. The easiest thing to do in this case is not just Shift-Enter, but Control-Shift-Enter. That copies the whole thing. So when I do that, it gives me the exact same thing. I'm going to use my arrows, and I want to show that I'm dividing this side by 2. So I'm going to hit the slash button. So it's usually next to the Shift key. So when I do that, it gives me a denominator. Same thing, I'm going to use my arrows, or you can use your keypad, mouse, whatever you're using. I'm going to do the same thing. I get 2. And then now I'm going to hit Shift-Enter. But again, I'm down in that denominator and it doesn't like that. So I'm going to move my arrow over so that I'm at the end of the row, hit Shift-Enter. So now my answer is x equals, making sure that I keep that equal sign in the same place. Negative 3 over 2 is going to be my answer. So I have negative 3. You can type the word over and get 2, or you can use the slash, or you could say fraction. So now I'm going to hit Insert Math, and it flashes. And then we see all this math with the equal sign lined up quite nicely.